meet you here. During today's lecture, I want to briefly explain about the function of the electrolytes. Now, electrolytes are the minerals stay in our human body which play a really important role in maintaining all different kind of body functions. So let's have a brief overlook about these electrolytes and different kinds of the electrolytes. Firstly, what is electrolytes? Electrolytes, like I said, they are the minerals in our body. Like they stay in mostly all the body cells and body fluids and the blood. So yeah, electrolytes actually exist in all of our body fluids. Now they have electrical charge when dissolved in the water, and they could help the body regulate different kind of chemical reactions, maintain fluid balance inside and outside of the cells. We know that our human body is made of body cells, and there are fluids inside the cells and outside of the cells. The fluid inside the cells is called the intracellular fluids, and the fluid outside of the cells is called the extracellular fluids. And all these fluids, doesn't matter inside or outside of cells, they all contain the electrolytes. Now, where can we get electrolytes? Because they are so important in helping the body to maintain normal function. So we need these electrolytes continuously. And they come from the drink or the food that we consume. So every day we have to eat a balanced diet, including vegetables, meat, beans, like all different kind of nutrients. And these nutrients contain provide us with a good source of electrolytes. And the kidney helps the body to filter excessive amount of electrolytes. So if we have too much electrolytes, and the kidney gonna help us to filter them out. And the kidney always help the body to maintain a good amount, a good balanced electrolytes level. So let's now have a look about the different types of electrolytes. And most electrolytes can help the body to maintain good nerve transmission, nerve function, heart contraction, heart function, and muscle contraction. Now the first one is sodium. Sodium is a very important electrolyte. It normally stays in the extracellular fluid. That means sodium normally stays in the fluid outside of the cells, and it can balance the body fluid level. It can help the body to maintain a good fluid amount. So, and normally when the sodium level is too high, now the body's fluid, the body's blood pressure going to increase. Yeah, because the sodium can help the body to retain the water and increase the blood pressure. Now the sodium helps to help with the nerve transmission, help the nerve cells to transmit properly between each other, maintain good muscle contraction, control the blood volume inside our body, helps to balance the blood pressure. So again, if the sodium level is high, the blood pressure is going to increase, and if the sodium level is low, the blood pressure is going to decrease. So people who have high blood pressure, hypertension, it is always recommended that you should control your sodium intake and always have a low sodium diet if you do have high blood pressure. But for people with low blood pressure, hypotension, you should take more sodium, have more sodium in your diet. So it depends. The second electrolyte is potassium. Potassium plays also significant role. It mainly helps us to maintain a normal nerve function, muscle contraction. Now potassium normally stays in the intracellular fluid. So that means potassium normally stays inside the cell. So there are more potassium inside the cell than outside of the cell. And also potassium helps to offset the amount of sodium. So sodium and potassium, they help to balance each other. So when the sodium level is high in the body, now potassium gets low. So when the potassium increases, when the potassium is high, now the potassium can remove excessive sodium out from the body. So they always maintain a good balance. So potassium helps to remove sodium, when the sodium level is high. So sodium and potassium, they always balance the fluid amount, balance the blood pressure for our body. Always maintain a good blood pressure, good fluid amount in the body. Now, where can we normally get the potassium? So we can consume this kind of foods, including banana, orange juice, spinach, potato, tomato, beans, and this kind of foods contain rich amount of potassium. And potassium, a significant role of potassium is maintaining regular heartbeat, heart contraction. So now, if the potassium is either too high or too low, now the heartbeat could become irregular, and people can even develop heart problem and arrhythmia, like the irregular heartbeat. So it could be very risky. So potassium level must be maintained in a normal level to help to always keep a normal heart functioning. So either too high or too low potassium can cause heart problem, and it could be very serious. Now again, so potassium can reduce blood pressure by removing excessive amount of sodium from the body. So sodium and potassium, they actually offset each other. Now next one is calcium. Calcium is also a very important electrolyte. Now calcium helps to, again, calcium can maintain good nerve impulse conduction, muscle contraction, maintain a good heart rhythm. So calcium is also very critical to the heart. It can help the heart muscle to contract normally. So the calcium cells, now this calcium, once it influx into the heart muscle, it can help the heart muscle to contract harder. Another very, very important function of calcium is that it can strengthen the bone, strengthen your bone and teeth, strengthen, make your bone and teeth strong. So a very important mineral in our bones is the calcium. So calcium helps the body to always keep strong bone. So normally elderly people, they are more likely to develop osteoporosis, which is a weakening of the bone, because the calcium tends to decrease with age. The calcium is easy to get lost from the body due to aging. So elderly people, it's very important for elderly people to consume more calcium in their diet, or to take the calcium supplements. Now, where can we get the calcium? We can mostly the most important food to take is the dairy products. So like, for example, the milk or cheese, now especially milk, contain rich amount of calcium, and we should consume more if we are low in the calcium. Next one is a magnesium. Magnesium, similar with other electrolytes, magnesium can maintain a good muscle contraction. We can see that most electrolytes can help the muscle to contract properly. So most electrolytes helps to maintain a good nerve function and muscle function. So again, magnesium maintains good muscle contraction. It can help to balance the neurological function. It also can help to strengthen the bone. And another important role is that magnesium can even reduce anxiety or depression, can help the body to improve the mood function, improve our mood, and reduce the depression, or help the people to increase improve the emotional status. Now again, especially magnesium is very important in helping with muscle contraction. So again, now normally you can see if people are low in magnesium, now they could have like the spasm of the muscle spasm. They could feel easy to actually get muscle spasm. Next one is a phosphorus. Phosphorus is very important in keeping the bone and teeth strength. It can help the body cells to metabolize nutrients. Now, phosphorus is a key part of building blocks of DNA. So again, phosphorate similar with calcium. Now, phosphorate also plays an important role in making our bone and teeth strong, and it also help to build DNA and metabolize nutrients. Now the final one is a bicarbonate. Bicarbonate is an important electrolyte which could keep our blood pH level, to always balance the pH level of our blood. Now normally our blood maintains a normal pH between 7.35 to 7.45, and blood should be always neutral, not too acidic or not too alkaline. So this bicarbonate plays really important role in always make sure our blood keeps a normal pH level, so not too acidic or alkaline. So it maintains the acid-base balance, and this is very important. If our blood pH is too alkaline, it's too high, like alkaline, now we could develop serious problem. And if the blood is too acidic, pH is too low, and we could also become very sick. So the blood pH always should be neutral around 7.35 to 7.45, and bicarbonate helps the blood pH to keep stable. So that's basically the general functions of different electrolytes. So hopefully my little lecture could help you to understand a bit better. Thank you.